Thank you, everyone, for staying for the last session with me. My name is Robert. I work at IBM. It's a small company. You might have heard of us. I work in the CIO organization at IBM, meaning that I support the internal systems of the hundreds of thousands of IBM employees. IBM is not the IBM you heard about when you were younger. IBM, as I said, we got out of stealth about 115 years ago, and we've reinvented ourselves at least 5 times. What I'm going to be telling you about is one of the parts of this last reinvention, and if we can reinvent ourselves, anyone can reinvent themselves. Let's look at our problem. We've got our growth engines. Research and development, create something, it goes to marketing and sales, the client wants it, goes to delivery, the client is happy, that feeds back into more research and more development. The problem is, the CIO is over there as a cost center. We're not playing in this game. We're not contributing actively to IBM. We're just keeping the lights on. We want to do better. We want to do something larger within IBM. So some people call it drinking your own champagne. Some people call it eating your own dog food. We at IBM have to have fancy names, so we call it Client Zero. But what is it? It means taking our tools, the ones that we supply our own clients, and using them internally. Not just using them, but giving feedback to research and development to make the tools better. This drives our productivity, because now we've got the best tools that are tailored also for our requirements. This also invests in our own talent, because our SREs and DevOps engineers are not just working to keep the lights on, but they're part of the whole ecosystem of IBM. They can say, I did this, I helped the sale, I helped push IBM forward. The problem is that our SREs and DevOps engineers are busy. They've got their day jobs. They need to do things. They don't have time to come and sit down with designers, to sit down with researchers, to sit down with software developers and project managers and tell them what they need to, what feedback, what improvements need to be in the product. They've got to keep the lights on. So how do we get them to change this mindset? So we've got our execution framework, fancy words. Let me translate that into simpler English. Top executive buy-in. The CIO, the CEO say, this is part of your day job, this is something you need to do. Cross-business unit collaboration, we've got directors and vice presidents from all the relevant business units, research, software, and so on, cooperating. So it's not that we're going to give feedback and no one's going to listen. Objectives and key results, we're actually measuring. Part of the quarterly measurement of the SREs is how much feedback did you give to the product teams? How many bugs did you tell us before the clients complained about them so they could be fixed? And local champions and SMEs. This is a top-down and bottom-up grassroots endeavor. Without local champions who are experts in the tools that they're using, this wouldn't work. I'm going to give you an example from Red Hat Ansible Lightspeed with IBM Watson Code Assistant. That's a mouthful for a product which is basically a code assistant dedicated to Ansible. We're SREs, we're one of the largest, if not the largest, Ansible installation on the planet, and we write a lot of Ansible code. So we started off with a kickoff announcing that we're going to be the alpha and beta clients of Ansible Lightspeed, created a team, defined our success, and then we appointed a number of local champions who would actually be doing the work. So appointing a couple of champions, people who are expert with Ansible, they start using Lightspeed, start seeing the benefits of it, and start creating training and documentation and tutorials for others who are junior, who might have more difficulty onboarding onto a new technology, but now they've got the encouragement of the champions. Frequent feedback cycles, sitting down, our champions, some of the juniors, sitting down with the developers, with the researchers. It's not often that someone from an SRE who's creating a playbook the next day is going to talk to someone who has a PhD and designing AI models about what was good, what was bad with the code and how to improve it. So this creates a flywheel for our growth. The Client Zero improves the product, improves productivity. Investment, we publish things, we talk about it in conferences, the clients get a better product, IBM is more productive, and IBMers get more opportunities to be better themselves. Thank you very much.